Queen Consort, they'll go to Hillsborough Castle. That's the royal residence here. And that's where King Charles will meet with politicians from both sides of that political divide. And we know that the pro-Irish politicians didn't attend over the weekend that proclamation ceremony where King Charles was officially proclaimed king, because they said that that was for people who sort of follow the British monarchy. So they will be there today, and the message from both sides is that the Queen was a great help in bringing peace here in Northern Ireland, and King Charles, as Prince Charles in the past, has done his own trips over here to help in that process. But of course the stakes here in that regard are very big right now. In Belfast, tributes to the late Queen Elizabeth pile up. Flowers laid under a mural of the much-loved monarch. Notes of condolences thank her for her service. But this is a pro-British neighbourhood. And like many things in Northern Ireland, how you view the monarchy depends largely on whether you're a pro-British unionist, most often Protestant, or a pro-Irish nationalist, mostly Catholic. For almost half of Queen Elizabeth's 70-year reign, the two sides, loyalist and Republican, fought over their competing views. More than 3,000 people were killed. When it came to peace, almost 25 years ago, it was the Queen who would later help heal some of the divisions by reaching out to anti-British, pro-Irish former paramilitaries turned politicians. Now it's Charles' turn. He inherits a politically broken Northern Ireland. Its power-sharing government paralysed by pro-British politicians who refused to join a government with the pro-Irish Sinn Féin, who for the first time in Northern Ireland's 100-year history won more seats than any other party during an election in May. Charles's own history with Sinn Féin hit a low point in 1979 after the murder of his mentor, his father's uncle, Lord Louis Mountbatten, by the group's paramilitary wing, the IRA. But Sinn Féin has long since renounced violence, and after its election win is already pushing for a vote to help unite Ireland. But despite their differences with the monarchy, its leaders offered words of praise for the late Queen after her passing.
I think that both Martin McGuinness and Queen Elizabeth herself played a very significant role in terms of sending out a very strong message that we have healing to do as a people, between our two islands, between the people who live on this island.
A similar message of respect and gratitude from pro-British unionists.
Her Majesty led by example in Northern Ireland and reached out the hand of friendship to help with the reconciliation process. We are duty-bound to build on those foundations.
But Brexit is reviving old tensions. Pro-British unionists fear it's led to increasing isolation from mainland UK and blame the EU. To put pressure on the UK government to get a better deal from the EU, they're refusing to join Northern Ireland's power-sharing government, leaving schools, hospitals, road repairs, municipal offices and much else in limbo. It's yet another testing time in Northern Ireland, though violence is not imminent and would be highly unlikely to reach the scale of the past.
My lords and members of the House of Commons.
But as King Charles, the new symbol of British rule, steps into his mother's role, there can be only hope he helps soothe frayed relations, as his mother once did.